morning. Good morning, guys. Gosh.
Good morning.
We are one man down. L Boogie is having some. He's down in his back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just know we miss you. Keep you in our prayers and all that good stuff. And we look forward to you coming back.
Yes, my brother.
We've been on a little sabbatical because we've been on. You good, Juan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We've been on. Not we. Some of us have been on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna say no names, but Juan and Larry and no, I'm just.
Mm-hmm. No, it's 1 week. Chris was on vacation.
We recorded when Chris had vacation.
Uh-huh.
Remember? Okay, so let's not get there.
Y'all did it without. I mean, y'all could have recorded without.
It would have just been me and Chris. So at least three. As long as three of us is here, we'll always record. But for our listeners, when it's just two of us, we chilling.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna take and me, especially if it's just me. I'ma always chill. So, but anyway, how was everyone? Chris, we'll start with you. How was your week? Well, how was your time off?
It was lovely. It was lovely. Went to a birthday party in Atlanta. Partied hard. But it was good. It was very good. And then, had to come back to reality, of course. You know how that goes.
Reality. We love
Work
it.
week was long. Good God. And hot.
They missed you.
It was hot.
Yeah. But, it's good. It's all good, Week was good. Getting tree work done. Beautification of the yard,
And it is looking very different.
Yeah.
Very, very different.
And they will resume today.
Yeah, it shocked me whenever I rolled up this morning.
Oh, man. Hey, bruh. Hey, it's a long time overdue. And it's just the beginning because there's more trees to be knocked down to come.
I know. But I guess for me, the nostalgia of going up here.
Yeah.
And seeing
the different
trees.
looks.
Yeah, I'm like,
hey,
God.
And this is something I've always said to myself. I may have said it to y'all, but I hope, that Pawpaw and Grandma Helen are looking down and they approve of everything that is done on their property. It's mine, but and for me, that's why I go back and I'll look at like old pictures of, like especially like when we first moved in here.
Oh yeah,
and just to see the
transition
of what we've done,
the progression of it all,
and I just
who would have thought?
Yeah,
like really,
and even the guy, he was like, I see you got old chains hanging in the tree. I was like, yeah, my papa used to hang pigs from them chains and slaughter them in the winter, and the stuff that you remember growing up as a kid, and even down to like the smokehouse that was in the back. The other house that they used to live in was on here. We had it all tore down, and just the progression and trust me, when it's all said and done, all this land will look different. I promise you. It's a vision that's in.
Oh gosh, the light bulb just came on in Juan's head.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a vision, and there's more to come. It's gonna take time, but
of course. This has been a progress, but just to look, like you said, when you look at the old pictures of like just when you gutted it, originally you bought it, and then like to see now that this was just a 2-bedroom, you know what I'm saying, house.
Oh, yeah. So with B-board in it and everything. But it makes me appreciate it, and it gets me real sentimental when I think about it, especially after we've done something, and just to see the progress. And it means a lot to me.
It goes to show, hard work does pay off, because Papa was always a hard worker, and then like you're a hard worker as well. But just seeing the.
But now this is one thing that I like. We can all blow money on just
whatever
bullshit, but when I can see where my money has gone visually, especially like out here, because it's not cheap to get trees cut down. No. But when I can see it, it makes me appreciate it more versus like just me going to buy a bottle. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate
enjoy a bottle
always, but if I can literally just see it on a daily, it means a lot. So
definitely.
But with that being said, my week's been good. I'm enjoying the progress. you know, it's rough work, but you know, that's what we all strive for. So, yeah, but my week was good. So, you know, as always, 10 toes down, not up.
Yes, thank God for the
you know, work be working, life be lifing. So, you know, it's all about the progress, growth.
Totally.
Yeah. So, Juan,
yes.
how was your week?
Are we coming to me next?
Yeah, we switching it up, bro.
You know.
My week was good. My week was real good.
Awesome.
Vacation?
Went to Mexico for a wedding. It was my first time ever being in Mexico. Mexico's different.
It seemed like y'all got there quick, man, because when you text, you like, we're here. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Like 2 hours.
Well, how long?
It was
the flight's
total
not that
trip.
long.
The total trip was maybe 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah,
we had like a 45-minute stop off in Miami because we didn't fly in direct.
Oh, okay.
We went,
and that's still quick though.
Yeah.
Because I know when we went, the flight felt quick once we got up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's what's up.
But yeah,
bro.
it was nice. It was nice. For me. All right, so y'all know I'm a huge fan of marriage.
Yeah,
man. The wedding made me tear up, man. It made me tear
you know
up.
what though? I can get that though because you know weddings abroad, man, are usually like real beautiful. Everyone I've seen on TV, so to speak.
Well, because it's so they're like a young couple. They're like young, so it's like for me, it's refreshing just to see the look. Because I remember the look, the look in the young man's eyes just as he was watching his bride walk down the aisle. Yeah. It choked me up. It was.
I get it.
Yeah, it was because for me the marriage means something. It's an important institution.
Of course.
To all of us, marriage.
The vows. Well, marriage doesn't mean something to everybody.
I'm saying to us,
but
as a whole, I believe
it was huge. I mean, and just like all the marriage festivities, like And the locale was beautiful. Like I said, the Cancun was a beautiful location. The weather was beautiful. But just to hear the stories of how they met and how loving they were. I mean, because like I said, that was my first time meeting them. I've never met them before. And just how embracing and inviting they were. Just off the strength of your Blue Bubble buddy,
Triple B.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, it was good, and just to hear the stories of how they started out, they were like, they met in high school and weren't feeling each other in high school. Evidently, they were just nothing romantic, and then just, as the friendship developed, I'm like, that's a beautiful story. It was a good time. Yeah. And then
good drinks. Good drinks, yes.
Okay drinks. The drinks. So the drinks at the regular bar, but that we had upgraded to the preferred section, so we didn't have to necessarily always be around children because it was a family resort.
Did they have private lounges for the preferred?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I always
the drinks there were a bit better. I was pretty much I was on a couple different things. I was on Palomas. The bartender in there was making pretty good Palomas. And then I tried a ranch water for the first time.
Ranch water?
Yeah. It was better than I thought it would be, considering there's no sweetener. I mean, because usually I like a sweet drink. I like a drink with a sweetness. But that was just it's tequila lime soda water, and it was really refreshing.
Ranch water.
Yeah.
The lime probably did it.
Yeah, it was a refreshing drink, especially considering how hot it was.
Too.
It was bright. It was refreshing. It was a good drink.
Light citrusy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, those are. And then
speaking of light citrusy, I got something for you to try.
Okay. Cool.
Oh.
And then I had quite a few of my they had Appleton, so I had some rum and I didn't do rum and ting, but like rum and Fresca.
Okay, that's the same.
So,
ting.
Grapefruit soda.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember.
But the Fresca is on the same line.
Yeah, it was close. It was close. Ting's a little bit sweeter to me, though.
I got you.
Yeah, but it was a good time. Good times to be had. Good times to be had.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
I experienced a hydrotherapy
Yeah.
and realized I am not a spa person. That is not my thing.
Maybe if you try something different, maybe you'll like something different because
I mean, because there was like one session of the hydrotherapy pool where you're standing in a pool and like water jets are shooting up from the bottom.
Yeah, I didn't care for that myself.
And it felt like, for me, it felt like they was speed bagging my happy areas. I'm like, hey, slow down there. But the bubbles wasn't listening.
All one heard was bubbity.
I was like, why would somebody pay? Why would somebody pay to endure this? I mean, just
juggling my balls.
That was just a horrible experience. I did not understand why a person would pay. I mean, from sauna to steam room, ice bath. Who is paying money to experience this?
Well, they say the cycle is supposed to be a shock to your system and all that other stuff. So
these shocking muscles.
Yeah, I don't need that. Maybe if I was a high performance athlete or something, I'm a regular person that sits at a desk most of the day. My muscles don't need to be shocked. You know what shocks my muscles? When I go to the gym. Yeah. That my muscles be like, hey, that's what we're doing today? Yeah, I ain't no high performance person where I'm like, oh yeah, my muscles, they done got lame. Shock my muscles, please. Put me in extreme heat and then dump ice water on me. That's
maybe you will be more of just a deep tissue massage type person. I think you.
I like a good deep rubbing.
Yeah. I mean, I like to get rubbed,
but it's not a sensual rub. It's just more of a they can hit pressure points on your back and releasing. Like really, I'm all for a good.
Only thing I ask is that you don't go too high up on my thigh.
Yeah. Well, you can tell them where.
Oh, I do.
See, they get high on the thigh, and that's what I'm saying. That's
why you gotta
you just
let
tell them. You tell them where
go
you're
up on your
comfortable at.
thighs, man. They rub all up on the regions.
Be like, be rubbing my calves at that point.
They can go right up like your lower, like right above you.
You come above the kneecaps, and that you didn't. It's romantical time.
Romantical. Oh my God! Romantical time. Well, Juan, we'll just keep that in mind for you. We'll not get you no spa packages.
No spas for me.
Bless it.
But, shit. That's funny.
You had a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time. How was your week? Yeah. I'm sorry. Wait, my garden.
Yeah, I was saying you got to talk
about your garden, man. Yes. So I got some sweet potatoes in the ground. I did I'm doing a container called a Three Sisters container, which is corn, bean, and a squash. I'm doing corn, pinto bean, and zucchini. So
I heard green beans were easy to grow too, but I don't know.
Well, they grow.
I don't eat green beans like that. I eat pintos.
Yeah,
they run.
They say
string beans.
They say all beans are fairly easy to grow.
They are.
I just remember snapping green beans, back in the day, kind of.
Yeah, I'm trying to, because my son asked me this morning, he's like, you think you'll plant a pumpkin? And I'm like,
we got some cantaloupe.
But I don't eat pumpkin.
There.
I'm only planting stuff back there that we eat.
Yeah.
No, he just thought it would be cool.
Seeds right there.
Oh, you can make cantaloupe. Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Maybe. One don't eat cantaloupe either, do you?
I do eat cantaloupe.
Yeah. Okay. Get you some seeds before you leave. That's good to know everybody's planting and growing.
We're going to eat.
Oh, yeah. We going to eat. I don't plant, but I daggum sure going to eat.
We know.
I'm going to eat.
Oh, and I butchered 2 chickens.
Yeah, now one's back eating meat. He's become a
carnivore.
Is kind of guy. Yeah, he's all in.
I have to say, during my time in Mexico, I was like, I would have loved to have gone there when I was still doing my vegan, because they had so many really even on like the buffets, they had lots of good vegan options. Like all the other places I went, they had good vegan options, but it's like they would do them for me.
Yeah,
it's not like they were just sitting out on the buffet.
Did you try any of them?
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay. I was like, you can still eat it.
Yeah, and I gotta ask, the meal that you was sopping the gravy.
Yeah, with the roast, the pot roast.
Yeah, man, I gotta ask. And what made me think about it, because Daddy said he's making pot roast and rice and string beans.
Oh, Juan, so that would be your go-to now.
But that's what made me think about it. So I mean, it shocked me. That's why I sent you
it was what was it? It was supposed to be some like it wasn't prime rib, but it was supposed to be some sort of rib. It was not a rib of any sort. That was pot roast.
Yeah.
That was some pot roast with some wine gravy.
Okay.
And some scalloped potatoes is what that was. I was it's like,
Mom was going to town. Wow. Is your stomach adjusted to it though?
Was it a shock to your system?
Yeah, like
my stomach has not changed, and from what I've heard, or from what has been alleged to me by some people who shall remain nameless, is that I was a horrible vegan to begin with.
Yes.
So there was nothing for my system to be shocked from.
But I mean, when you go back to like
regular red meat is hard.
Like that, because I know my system. Because I'll go for a while and don't do no red meat, but as soon as I do red meat, my system's like,
this what we doing?
Nigga, so we fucking around.
We about to act up now.
Hey, and it lets me know immediately that, look, my system is not ready for what the fuck you just did.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I haven't.
Really? Okay.
Well, that's good.
Now, I will say, the times I've had pizza.
Okay. That's grease.
My tummy's like, okay.
See, that's grease.
Yeah, that's
but like just regular, if I'm eating just like chicken breast or a hamburger or something like that.
So I guess that syrup piece must have hit you like, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rawr.
Yeah.
And like I said, it wasn't like anything horrible. It's just that I noticed my movement was a little bit different. I moved a little bit different.
Yeah, you got to.
Everything moves a little different. Everything.
But yeah, all the other foods, I haven't really noticed much of a change.
Well, that's good.
But have you enjoyed your transition back into meat eating?
I've enjoyed convenience, and I think that's the thing that I'm gonna have to watch, is because, like I said, just if I'm just cooking, it's not that I haven't, but just the convenience of being like, okay, I have no longer put these dietary constraints on me, so I can just roll in and have any trash piece of food that I want.
Yep.
And the fact that I love trash foods.
Yes.
So, have you had your first burger?
I did. I had my first burger in Mexico.
Oh, wow.
Because all the places here, when I would stop to get a burger, it's like, oh, they also have hot dogs. I'm like, hot dog.
Yeah.
So
got you.
But yeah, there was a little one of the grills that are by the pool at the resort did flame grilled burgers every day, and I was like, that. Get me one of these.
Fully dressed.
Yeah.
Fully dressed.
It's like a burger. Wait, a burger that keeps
eyes rolled in the back of the head.
Pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm ready to do my own. But,
Oh yeah. You got to do a homemade burger.
Yeah.
Where you can season it the way you want. Oh yeah.
You can even ground your own burger, Juan.
I've thought about that. I was looking at a meat grinder.
I know, because I know you like the whole concept. Well, you're gonna be like,
because actually I thought y'all was gonna come by Memorial Day, and because I did hibachi.
Oh,
yeah, with chicken. I did. We did like stuffed salmon.
See, you should have put that in the chat, and because that was unknown.
Well, see, last text I seen was like y'all were
coming back.
Yeah, we were supposed to be.
Oh, okay. But yeah, we did like stuffed salmon, shrimp, chicken, the simple hibachi veggies, no rice, but they stuffed salmon with crab meat, and we did crab cakes.
Wow.
Okay. But like I said, it was just Daddy, Kim, and Nakaya. It was just small. It wasn't that big. We weren't trying to do nothing, big.
Due to the tree issues.
Yeah,
issues.
Yeah, because at first, because they were supposed to came last week and did it last week, but the rain kind of messed everything up. So
washed everything out. Yeah.
So we just did something small, very, very small.
Gotcha.
Scale. But anyway, back to you, Kim. I'm sorry. We digressed.
My week. My week was good. I've been trying to implement, working out a little bit more, mixing it up. I did get to lose 10 whole pounds, so I feel that I'm
nice.
Yeah, that my diligence is definitely paying off. So had some knee issues since some training, but yesterday I thought I was gonna go to water aerobics, but they didn't have water aerobics, so I went to an aerobics class that was taught by this. She was about a 70-year-old Caucasian woman.
Worked her ass under the table.
And I just knew that I had it in the bag when I seen how old all these people was in the class. And I was exhausted once I left there.
Thought you was.
Where at the Y?
At the Y. Yeah.
Was it the lady that lives that used to live in my old neighborhood that works at the Y?
Is it I don't remember even how she looks, but the woman did look familiar. I thought she might have been an old teacher or something. I don't know. But when I tell you that woman was in there, had me, I said I done did aerobics before, but the stuff she had me moving, I ain't never moved
One
before
supposed to
in
move
an
like
aerobics.
that.
You know what I'm saying? But then she was like, well, this right here is going to keep us from falling out those chairs like we do sometimes. I'm like, that's how you know I'm in here with a bunch of senior citizens. But now I have fallen out of a chair before too, so. But,
tell the world.
Yeah, well, it's okay. You know, everybody falls. The important thing is that you get up.
Yep, we fall down, but we get up.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you know, it was really, really good. More intense than I thought it was going to be because she's like, we're going to take a field trip. And I'm like, where are we going to? Ain't nobody signed no permission slips or nothing. So we outside doing aerobics in the sun. I'm like, oh, my God, what was she thinking?
Sweat people.
You know, yeah, exactly. So I'm like, oh, my God, like, really? I didn't even bring my water bottle because once I seen it was, you know, so I thought it was going to be kind of low, you know, kind of chill with the older people and stuff. But
I ain't going to sweat.
Yeah, seniors will work.
Work your ass.
You know, and I was wondering why, like, everybody had a chair. And I was like, nah, me and another girl, it was like an Asian girl, looked fairly about my age or whatever. And we had mats, you know. I'm like, yeah. And I was like, God, I should have got a chair.
Oh, so it was a chair aerobics class.
Some of it, you know, because, like, one little older guy, he had a mat, too. And I was like, if he down with a mat, it ain't going to be that bad. And then he said, you should have got 2. We were doing this exercise and we were, like, on our knees. He says, you should have got 2 because these floors are terrible on your knees. And mind you, I had a little knee issue. And I was sitting there like, oh my God. Thank you, buddy, for telling me after the fact. You know?
That is the moment she realized she was a senior also.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
I felt at home with my people.
Right
you know?
at home.
But after the class, one of the ladies was like, oh, gosh, you got to come back. Oh, she was just filling in. The other lady, she really puts it to us. And I'm thinking like, nah, I'm good with grandma. I be like,
she did me in already.
Do, you know. But it was really nice. I said it was a change because I can honestly say I don't like a lot of weightlifting. I do it. I did it. I went Memorial Day, Monday, and went to the gym. But I was like, I just don't like it. I mean, I did more like cardio because I did the elliptical for like 15 minutes. And then I did the weightlifting first, then I did the cardio. And I said, I really just like, I ain't going to say being lazy.
You did the weightlifting first?
Yeah. Well, because when I walked in, I was like, okay. And then because I went to the Y. So I had never been in there before, so I didn't know what all they had. So when I walked in, they had some like leg. And I said, let me just do my leg. My knee was a little, feeling a little janky. So, and I just worked my way around. And I said, oh, there's an elliptical. And, so I got on. I was like, I did like 30. Did about 30 minutes of like just weight, lift. And I started out doing, 10 3 times, whatever. And then I was like, let's do 10 2 times and let's just wrap this up. By the time I got my arms, I was like, I don't want to do this no more. So, but
so you try to do a full body work.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Because when people say, oh, I like to focus on the legs, for me, I need my legs and I need my arms. I can't. When I did arms the week before, my arms were sore all week, and I hated that.
Oh, I just figured you would do days like this is arms day, this is legs day.
We did like it was like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We did arms all those days because my knee was kind of still acting up, and I was like, so. But now I said it's just for me. Full body is always better, so I can just the pain can be equally distributed. So when I'm walking up in that at work, I don't need to be walking like an old woman.
Gotcha.
So. But I do think I would like the less impact, and I'm more of a cardio and aerobics. I think that'll be my niche. But so maybe I am an old person. So
you are.
It's okay.
I discovered that I too am an old person.
Okay. It's
so
okay.
Let me tell you. Let me ask you, Chris, because you're a fellow of my age demographic. Mm-hmm. At the pool, what do you
wear? Swimming trunks and a t-shirt and a tank. Tank.
No basketball short. Okay.
Nah, I
swim
well,
trunks.
if I don't have my swim trunks, but now before I used to, but the wife made me look just get some swim trunks.
So
so I got swim trunks now, but I wear a tee, like a tank top.
I was told that hang on, I'm messing up. I was told that my swim attire was trash.
Why?
Because I wear basketball shorts.
And what's wrong with that?
Swim trunks, Juan.
No. Evidently, men are supposed to wear hoochie daddy shorts.
Nope.
That are
nope.
above
knee shorts.
No, I don't do that.
Well, some swim trunks
Mine are right at my knee.
Who do that?
My swim trunks are right at my knee.
Some people do, but some people.
My swim trunks are right at my knee, man.
Yeah, you're not that person. It's okay. Just like some women wear bikinis. It's okay, Juan. I mean, you don't have to, but swim trunks are appropriate for the pool, not basketball shorts. So I would too say that your swim game is garbage. But I'll be on the lookout for you some nice
blue
swim
bubble.
trunks.
It was like, we like the hoochie daddy shorts. And I'm like,
that ain't what we doing, man.
She's like, you'll see when you get there, see all them and everybody at the wedding was young, with the exception of either there were very few people that were like right there in our pocket.
Yeah,
it was either older. I mean, there were like the kid's mom and his father was like our age demographic, and his uncle, but it was like mostly young people. And she's like, you gonna see all them people and I'm like, yeah, these are young folk. These are young folk.
But it's okay to be a little snazzy and with the
mine go to my knee regardless.
Yeah, you can get they have long swim trunks and they have the short.
Yeah, my swim trunk game is basketball shorts and drawers underneath.
Hey, bro, I ain't man.
Really, that's so crazy. Well, you know what? If that's your thing, but I
had swim trunks at one time. I just don't remember what I did with them, and I can't find them, and I don't be swimming enough to be like.
You're supposed to have more than one pair. Like a woman has more than one
I have
bathing
like
suit.
three pairs of swim trunks. I just don't remember where they are.
So we'll just be on the lookout for you some swim trunks. Not booty short swim trunks, but like at least something that come to the thigh. That's
what hoochie daddy shorts are.
No, hoochie daddy shorts are them little. I call them like boy Daisy Dukes.
No. They were talking about like the thigh length shorts.
And I'm like, I ain't doing all that.
Because you got those guys that put on them. I call them like them shorts that we used to have. What you call it? PTN. Now that's them. No. That's them shorts right there. Them morning PT shorts. That's them the good ones. Yeah.
No, I'm good.
You're just old, but anyway.
Whatever.
But anyway. But it's good to have a nice swim attire, a nice pair of flops to go with your,
T-shirt.
No, I do have nice flops. I have.
You do?
Yes,
Okay.
I have some flip flops.
Well, then we'll have to get you some nice swim trunks to match because basketball shorts ain't it.
Basketball shorts are functional.
They're
there
functional,
you go. Thank you.
But you have to be mindful too. It's not made out of swim material, so it's going to hold more water. So it's like just get the swim trunks. They don't retain that water and all that stuff. So you made me sick.
They serve the same purpose, man.
No, they
You act like I'm swimming in jorts, Kim.
Well,
basketball shorts. Basketball shorts
so
are not that thick because they're athletic wear.
But they're not. I mean, they're not swim attire. Anyway, this will be to be continued off of air.
See,
because I have to make sure you can't. When you go out, you represent the family. Can't be looking all crazy.
Don't nobody know you where I be.
Yes, everybody knew me in Mexico. Drop a name. Oh, Kim. Oh, yeah. See. Oh, yeah. We love.
I wish I would have known that. I would have dropped your name. Some.
I know,
everybody
right?
Know me there. They're my peeps, yo. They're my peeps. We keep it popping for the peeps.
Okay.
Gee whiz. Do you have any news, Juan?
Of course, I have news.
Oh, wow. Well, don't act like you have it all the time, buddy. So anyway, because there have been times. Yeah. Anyway, you come back from vacation, acting brand new, huh?
Anywho, let's see.
Of course, I have news, Kim.
All right, so y'all hear about the Blue Origin rocket exploding?
Yeah, I heard about that. That kind of, because it said I don't know really why it exploded. I guess I just heard it exploded, but the news when they said it wasn't supposed to be taken off until like next week or so. That's the one you're talking about? Is that the same?
No,
I don't think so. No, it was scheduled to launch. It exploded during a test.
Okay, it was during the test.
Yeah, it was the second failure in like a month.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of sucks because Blue Origin is. I think they're trying to build up some hype because they're like SpaceX's major competitor, and SpaceX is going public in a couple weeks.
So maybe I was thinking SpaceX is supposed to be going something.
So I think they're just trying to. And Blue Origin is the one that because that's the Jeff Bezos rocket company.
Mm-hmm. That's the competitor.
Yeah,
that's
the Bezos and his Amazon rockets be blowing up.
Hey, as long as my Amazon packages keep coming, he can blow up as many rockets as he needs to. I mean, I'm just saying.
No. But I do.
Because I ordered something and my stuff came yesterday, so I feel that as long as Amazon good, I'm good. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My bad. It ain't personal.
Understood. Understood.
All right. What else? Oh. $250 bills?
Nope.
Garbage.
No Orange Man 250s.
And Uncle Alvin posted. You see that thing he posted on?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. I just no.
I'm good.
For what?
Yeah.
I mean, so what? If somebody gave you one, you wouldn't.
I didn't say that, but I mean, I don't see the purpose of them putting.
Well, they're doing it for this is America's 250th birthday, and since he's the president currently, they're saying.
Yeah. I guess they feel inappropriate.
No.
Yeah, I don't think people will just be handing those out. So
I don't think they'll pass it because right now you're not supposed to be able to be a living person on money.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll pass that just for him. So
he probably have some printed up.
There's already some printed because they've already got you have to have the concept already done, so the Treasury Department already has it done.
Oh, okay. I thought it was all like AI type stuff because I've seen it.
I thought it was AI too until I did some digging, and no, it's actually
I don't see why.
Yeah, because when I seen it posted on, I was just like garbage. But then I've seen it online. And I'm like, people, they doing everything on AI at this point.
So for me, it's not even the fact of it being President Trump. Is a $250 bill even a practical bill?
No.
Why?
No.
I mean, they discontinued pennies because they're too expensive to make.
Exactly.
But we're going to print up $250 bills $100 bills barely get circulated.
Yeah. Their part.
I mean, why?
Mm-hmm.
I think just to be the talk of
because for me, if honestly, any bill beyond a 50 should be discontinued.
Because mostly you deal with 20s.
Yeah, 20. I mean, 20s are probably the highest circulated denomination. And I haven't done any research on this, but I'm thinking, what real thing? I mean, usually if you're going to be dealing with denominations larger than $50 to $100, you're doing it through a bank. You're going to write a check. I don't know that anybody is going in a store dropping $100 bill. It'll be like, let me buy this car and count out these crisp hundreds for you.
Yeah. Well, and the crazy thing, a lot of stores now you'll see, no bills accepted higher than a 50. I think that's what I see. And I was like, wow, 50? Okay.
So I mean, let's save some money. See, this is I know Doge isn't in existence anymore, but hey, this is a Doge suggestion. Discontinue all them bills. If it's larger than a 50, discontinue it. That way, it's no longer being printed. That's going to save money. We can save on the cloth paper. Boom, because nobody needs money that big.
Yeah, that's a lot.
A lot of people don't even carry cash no more.
Yeah. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I carry $20, $40, but I don't. I mean,
because $250 is such a weird denomination.
Yeah,
anyway.
$250.
Yeah.
I got a $250 bill. Can you cash that?
Can you make change for my $250 for this $12 bill that I just established at this McDonald's encounter? I got a $250 for you.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's a weird denomination. Like I said, I don't even care who the president is.
And it makes it even...
you could put Benjamin Banneker or Harriet Tubman on there, and I'm still going to think the same thing. Yeah. Why is this denomination in existence?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that as well, but him being on there, looks even crazier with him on there. So.
I mean, for the reason they're saying, I get it. I mean, he is the president during America's 250th anniversary or birthday or whatever we're going to call it. So it makes sense. It's just... It's a stupid denomination.
Very.
I mean, did they create a $200 bill at America's 200th birthday?
No, they didn't. They did not.
It's weird. But, yeah. Anywho, what else? Oh, so this is something that doesn't really affect me, but it does interest me. It doesn't really affect any of us because none of us have Volkswagen. So Volkswagen,
no, we do not.
With their, like pretty much all cars are computers basically. So Volkswagen is blocking an integration for a platform called Home Assistant, which is the home automation platform that I use. And pretty much you can kind of integrate a bunch of stuff in there and pull in data from it. And it allows you to create automations and things like that off of it. So there's an integration for Volkswagen vehicles that allows you can detect when your car is present at home. You can just get information based on your car. Volkswagen has blocked that integration, which kind of sucks.
For people that have a Volkswagen and are trying to keep up with their, that's how they kept up with their car.
Because there's really with information on your car, there's really interesting automations. You can set up reminders to
get your oil change.
Hey, it's time for you to get your oil changed. Yeah. Hey, one of the things that I do it based on location, and I stopped doing it, but you can have your garage door open whenever you get to the house, things of that nature, as opposed to having to click the garage door opener.
Oh, sweet.
Have your doors unlocked when you get to the house, so you don't have to fumble around with keys when you get your door.
A code.
Yeah. So it's a lot of interesting things you can do with information like that, and it just kind of sucks that Volkswagen is blocking that off
for the people that have a Volkswagen.
Yeah. We'll call that it.
Okay.
I've still got a few more stories.
Nice.
He said we'll call that it.
Nice.
And since we've been gone a minute, we're just going to start at the week that you did, because a lot of the stuff that we'll do it next week, but a lot of the stuff, some things Larry sent, he's not here, so we'll do it when he's here.
Okay.
So we're gonna make sure.
I only sent a couple, so that's only
like
give us
4.
Okay.
Yeah, you sent 4. That'll give us good enough time, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
It was pretty good. Well, maybe not. Maybe so. Maybe not.
Oh Lord.
Kim is having technical difficulties.
If she would have had a droid, it wouldn't have been that problem, man.
For better or worse, I think they're how I feel about the traditional vows we use on weddings. For better or worse, I think they're too vague. I don't think it paints a clear picture of what you're actually committing to when you get married. To me, it's just too vague. Because what the vows basically speak to is you not leaving. But it doesn't speak in detail to what you're going to do when you stay. And a lot of times people want to leave because of what people don't do or do when they stay. We need to talk about what you commit to do, not just the conditions upon which you commit to stay. Because that's what I'm committing to. When I commit to marriage, I'm committing to a lifelong discovery of your evolving needs, lifelong development of the skills I need to meet those needs, and then the lifelong discipline to meet them when I feel like you don't deserve it. Y'all aren't talking to me in here. So sometimes when we're like, God, I want to get married, he's like, no, you don't. Your motive's not right. You want a wedding. You want company. You want the bills split in half. You want to be able to Marvin Gaye, get it on without guilt. That's what you want. But you don't want to, for the rest of your life, say, I got to discover your evolving needs because they're going to change. And then when I see what you need and when I see what I'm capable of, I got to be willing to work to develop the skill or become the person to meet that need. So if you need affection, and the Bible says, render to the wife due affection, and I say I'm not an affectionate person, I'm supposed to learn how to be one. You learn how to play golf. You don't go out to the golf course and say, I'm not a golfer. You go to the range. You watch YouTube videos. We do none of that in marriage. Sometimes we're not asking for what we think we're asking for. Ted, they tired of me. Put me in E flat. We out of here. How I feel about.
That's interesting. And I can kind of, but okay. I see what he's saying. I mean, I can see what he's saying. I guess being previously, married or whatever a long time ago. As a woman now, I see. He's saying a lot of times people are not willing to do the work to stay married, I guess, maybe. Or they say they'll go through this, or they might want all the companionship of marriage and bill split, all that stuff, but don't want to go through the transitions that people tend to go through in marriage. When you're changing, instead of going together, people tend to grow apart, or people, might not be willing to accommodate their spouse for whatever, maybe the reason. What do you think, Chris? Yeah.
No, I mean, it is work because, as we grow older, certain aspects of life changes, and the way you may have thought when you first got married may not be your thought process now, because we do grow and change, and it does take work. Marriage is work, but it's got to be something that you want to do. So you just got to be diligent and willing to. This is just my opinion. You just got to be diligent and willing to learn the person that you're with. I don't think I'll ever learn the person completely. But you adapt, and that's just I'll take it from a military term. You adapt to overcome. You adapt to the environment you in, and if you're willing to adapt, you'll survive. Some people, they're not willing to adapt to the environment that they're in, or just come close. And if you don't adapt, you will fail, and you'll separate. So it's all about the work that you're willing to put in, and it's an everyday thing.
Because the whole partnership has to adapt.
Because we're human and we have different personalities, and people process and do things differently. So, it's just you adapt to the environment, and if you're willing to adapt to the environment that you're choosing to stay in, I think you'll survive. That's just my thought process.
What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I don't. I agree with his sentiment. I don't agree with his statement. Because his statement was, that he thinks that the vows are too vague. I think the vows sum it up. I just don't think people take to heart the words that they're saying in those vows. I mean, because if I'm cherishing and honoring something, I'm going to do the things that it takes to grow, because that if I'm cherishing it, I'm putting a high value on it. If a jewel is the crown jewel is something that's cherished. The crown jewels are cherished. So they are highly esteemed, highly valued. If they are protected by guards. So if I'm cherishing something, I'm going to value it so highly that I am going to put in that work that it means that it's going to take for me to sustain and evolve my partner, and hopefully my partner is going to do the same thing. So while I agree with his sentiment, which was people aren't willing to put in that work, his initial statement that they don't put in that work because the vows are too vague, I don't agree with that. I think that people just need to understand the words that they are saying and the true depth of what those words actually are. I mean, that's why when I was telling y'all about how I teared up at the wedding, because for me, the vows, those do mean something. The depth and the weight of those words that two people take whenever they're entering into that covenant is heavy. Those words aren't light. They actually have lots of depth and lots of weight to them. It's not a light thing. So like I said, I agree with his sentiment, and people don't actually consider what they're saying a lot of times whenever they're getting married, but I don't think it's because the vows are vague.
I think some people really do. That's why a lot of people write their own vows too. So that's why it's not.
I mean, but even people that write their own vows, I think
they don't go.
It just sounds good, but I don't think they actually ponder on what those words and what that actually means on a
real time basis.
on a daily basis. That's one of the things at the reception that the couple had was they had like a whole deck of playing cards, and they were like, they wanted people to write words of wisdom and things of that on the deck. And the thing that I asked your Blue Bubble buddy to write was, remember how you felt when you said your vows, and remember your vows. Because for me, that's through all because marriage is not an easy thing, but I think it's twofold. It's because remembering the moment that you walk down the aisle, because you felt a certain kind of way when you saw Tyra walking down the aisle. You felt a certain kind of way. I mean, and that was probably, I don't know. For me, that was like the epitome of. There was like not a higher moment. It's like, remembering that moment, and then the vows that followed up is, for me, those are like the things that whatever bull crap that you may go through on a regular day-to-day basis, remembering that moment, the moment when you were at your purest form of getting ready to say I do, is what helps you get through that, and just to understand the weight of what you're saying. Anyway. Yeah.
I agree.
Touche.
I definitely agree.
Yes, that was good. Okay. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one here.
The wife's hands. Not the happiness of a marriage is in the husband's hands. It's not in the wife's hands. Not at all. Because a woman by nature is responsive. She multiplies what she's given. Give her gentle words. Give her attention. Give her reassurance. Give her admiration. And she will give you more than you imagine. Speak to her with respect, and her softness expands. Make her feel chosen, and she chooses you back fully. But give her neglect, give her criticism, give her cold silence, and don't be shocked when her warmth fades. A woman often mirrors the emotional climate of her home. If you create safety, she relaxes. If you create tension, she guards herself. She doesn't wake up wanting to be difficult. She becomes distant when she feels unseen. Water her and she flourishes. Wound her repeatedly and she adapts. The version of her you live with is often the version your leadership shaped. So ask yourself honestly, are you building softness or resistance? Are you cultivating closeness or caution? A wise man understands this, so he fixes the root instead of begging for the fruit. If this made sense to you, comment true.
Wow, you're on one with this, isn't you? Ain't you one? You on one, bro.
I kind of feel they can go either way. It ain't just about the woman on that one.
But it's at the man.
Well, no, I'm saying that goes both ways, because if the woman is neglecting the man or not doing something, it will affect. You know what I'm saying? It go. That's a double-edged sword. Well, not double-edged sword, but that's two sides of that coin, because it goes both ways. If a man nourishes the one, waters a woman, the same thing goes for the woman too.
But it's reciprocation.
Yeah,
everything is reciprocation.
It goes both ways.
If you talk trash to me, I'm gonna talk trash to you. But if you say loving, kind words, it makes me want to say loving, kind words. It makes me want to pack a lunch. It makes me want to cook you food. It makes me want to be all those great things. But if you say, you don't ever cook anyway, you're like, well, I ain't gonna cook either. You gonna go hungry. So it's just like, I don't know, that's probably taken out of that, the context, but that's just some examples that I could say, because I know, I tell people when I was younger and I was in a married state, I really liked being a wife, crazy enough. And that's when I was softer and I was, yeah.
But I just feel that it goes both ways. You get what you give.
True, but first you got to give.
Exactly,
give
you get what you give. Yeah.
But
if we both are treating each other properly, watering our flower or whatever you want to call it, that's a beautiful thing. It ain't just one sided.
I think that's in any relationship.
Even though the man is the head, but I mean,
if he wants to be. If he want to be the head. Now, if he don't want to be the head,
some might not.
Move over, bacon, now with something meatier.
But you, stupid.
I'm just saying, because every man don't want to be the head, Chris, because you can't say every man want to be the head. Every man don't want to be the head.
I'm just saying. I'm just speaking it's all perspective, I guess.
The classic patriarchal view of a relationship.
Okay, the classic patriarchal view. Okay, we're speaking on behalf of the classic patriarchal view.
But true. I mean, and that goes even if you want to look at it as the man being the head. Okay, so I associate it to it being if you the leader. Mm-hmm. That means you
treat your wife good. You.
I mean,
she treats you good.
That makes if you the king, then that makes her your queen.
But what if you the yard boy? I'm just joking.
The yard boy.
Well, if you the yard boy, well, let me tell you how I feel because I'm the yard boy. So, as a matter of fact, I think I'll be the yard boy this evening.
The rest of the day, right?
Yeah. Well, if Mrs. treats the yard boy good, then.
Man, can I have a cup of water, please? You could drink
she
it.
She keeps me hydrated, and she only beats me on Saturday afternoons. 4 lashes. That's all I get.
Well, it's worth it.
Sometimes I want more.
I know it. It's kind of good. Stupid, man.
Well, how do you feel about that? I'm sorry, Rob Chask. Back on task.
Kind of mixed about that. So. In its purest essence, I agree with that. Mm-hmm. However, in a more modern aspect, so for me, that's something that applies for a kind of a, I ain't even gonna say like a young couple, but like I don't know. So for me, I think it's kind of because I think a lot of times. Both parties. I'm not just going to say women, but being as that this is saying that the man is responsible for watering and nourishing the woman. Mm-hmm. If a woman comes in damaged, you now have to overcome. You can't just water it. You now have to mend wounds, and you have to treat the root rot that's done happened because she done got rotten roots.
Damn, why she got
that's true.
So that kind of complicates it. It's not it. That makes it, that kind of budges it up a little bit. So, because I can be watering and nourishing, doing a great job, but if your roots are rotten,
but the crazy thing is,
if your roots are rotten, ain't no level of watering and nourishing gonna do because you got rotten roots. Well, and by rotten roots, I mean the damage from previous. From previous pots you done been in. You done been in too many pots in the past. You done got into some bad soil. And now you got a good gardener and he can't bring your butt back to life.
Golly, boy.
He can't bring your butt back to life because you damaged.
You almost said it.
Let me say, I can't speak for all the root rotted women.
Just speak for yourself. As a root rotted woman.
I think sometimes you don't really have to treat the damage because I mean, if you know, let me just say, if I can come in and say, well, I've been through this, I've been through that, but I'm working on, because I always tell people you have to work on yourself before you can ever make anybody else, happy or whatnot. You have to make yourself happy. So if we're just saying if the woman is going through whatever she needs to go through to make herself better, you really shouldn't have to deal with a whole lot of root rot, because she could have been in a lot of different pots. But if she processes it and she does her own weeding out, or I guess you could say, or does her own little self-help type stuff.
I'm not commenting on a plant that's healed, that's healthy, ain't got root rot. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about all women don't come in healthy. All women ain't coming into a relationship healthy and whole. Some women are coming in with unresolved trauma, with baby daddy issues, with issues from childhood that they haven't dealt with. Those young women are root rotted women. And so there is no amount of healthy gardening that a regular person can do because you got root rot.
I know, but my thing is, I think it's important that people know if someone is so root rotted, damaged, whatever, and this going in, reserve the right to leave. Because you don't have, I always tell people.
You always reserve the right.
Yeah, you always reserve that right, and it's okay. to say, yeah, this person is jacked up, and I don't have the energy for that, or whatever. Because as being a single woman myself, people laugh when I say things that I say. But if somebody tells you, listen, I'm so damaged that this, that, and the third, and you know you don't want to deal with that, it's a beautiful thing to know that I don't have to stay and deal with you working through whatever you got. If it's meant to be, once you figure out that root rot, get yourself kind of together, maybe if it comes another chance, then we could do that. But I think a lot of people think that every gardener ain't meant for every garden, and some things are rotten beyond repair. Like some of those trees out there that Chris said, they're dead.
Yeah, but that's I'm like I said, I'm not talking about all really. I'm just I'm talking about that specific post. That's why I have a problem with that, because it's not totally up to the guy how that relationship is going to flourish. If everybody's healed, yes. If you're pouring in properly, you're going to get. But if I'm working
from everybody being healed, not the damage part, because I think that's what I mean. I think honestly, when a lot of the stuff that we post, when they're talking about it, they're talking about it from a simplistic, I say innocence, a pure state.
We all know that how
one damages everything.
Those things are to just put stuff out there and not give the full picture. So, like I said, I don't know our audience. There could be women that are listening. They're like, yes, it is up to the man to make sure. True. And if you are damaged, no, it's not. You got to fix you, or you got to go to somebody to get you fixed, because if you aren't healthy, there is no amount of nourishment that a man could. And like I said, it is a two-way streak. If you are damaged, bro, there is no amount of pushing you up and treating you like a king that a woman is going to be able to do to put you into your masculine era.
That's true.
Because you're damaged, dude. You got we have to be healed. We have to be whole in order for these things to make any sense and for them to be real.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. I can't argue with truth.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Facts.
He was preaching today.
I was expecting y'all to push back on that whole woman pushing a man in his masculine era, because that's bull. That's bull.
Because if you come
that is bull, Kim.
If you come into a relationship, and granted you're damaged, so that means you're holding on. If you don't let go, and come into something open and receptive of what you're wanting to receive, and trying to find, versus you looking for it, but you're holding on to this baggage that's holding you back. So you got to be open and willing to receive what the person's trying to give you.
I was just expecting y'all to push back on that whole woman pushing a man, because y'all know I don't believe in that.
No, we know you don't. But I knew that's why you said it. I'll let you have it.
Exactly.
Sometimes you gotta let people have stuff. And
I knew where it was coming from.
Look, the older I get, the more I know. Sometimes okay, it's okay to just be okay.
Yeah,
and I don't have to respond. Every comment don't deserve a response.
Y'all can't just let bull crap just sit out there.
Hey. Why not? It's enough people that bullcrap themselves.
We're gonna let you fertilize that lawn with that shit.
Yeah, everything. Every garden needs some shit, don't it? From everyone, every garden. So we're just gonna let you put it out there and let you have it. We're gonna let you have it.
But I understood what you was talking about.
Yeah, and it's important that, and I'm gonna say in any relationship that nurturing is important for both sides, both perspectives.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
What do I know, though?
I'm just saying.
Moving on to the next. I think Father. Back here. Maybe not. Okay, now.
Want to take accountability for the things that... Why do most women not want to take accountability for the things that they do?
Most. You gonna get in trouble. Uh-oh. Do anybody on the panel think it's most women?
Yes, I do think it's most women.
Trill?
We have created a society to where women don't necessarily have to be held accountable. There's always, he was a narcissist. There's always, he was a great actor. He lied to me. No, sometimes you seen exactly who that man was, and you made a decision to f with him anyway. And then when it goes left, I get to play victim.
I think that some women don't want to be accountable because accountability requires a level of self-reflection that most people are not ready for. If I consider myself a good person, then I'm going to live on that hill and die on that hill. But when people present information to me about how I have harmed them or how I am wrong in a story, I might reject that information because it doesn't go with this persona that I've created for myself. I think that accountability requires a clean mirror, not just a reflection of what you've told yourself that you are. Nobody wants to be the bad guy or the villain, but it's not until you become comfortable being that villain do you start to become a hero in your own story. It's not until you acknowledge the way that you have f***ed people over are you able to wake up in the morning and do good. I think that most of us just reject accountability because we don't want to be the bad guy.
What does accountability mean, though, in this situation?
Like, as women, sometimes we do things. We always want to play victim or whatever, and everything is always their fault. Honestly.
Again, like what she's saying is speaking to like how a lot of relationships go. If a woman is falling short, the general consensus is, what is that man not doing to motivate her to be the woman that she should be, right? A lot of women say, okay, if the right man can bring out my feminism, could you imagine if a man said, hey, I ain't gonna be masculine until the right woman bring out my masculinity. I'm going to be feminine until then. So again, there's always a way out, even in regard to cheating. If a man cheats on his woman, he's a monster. He's terrible. He didn't consider her, what she was going through, this, that, and the third. If a woman cheats on her man, it's what was he not doing to pave the way for that woman to cheat. There's always a way out. There's always a victim. There's always somebody else to blame. So what she's saying is, well, goddamn, at some point, you done had 6 relationships in the same way, and you blaming all 6 of those men. At some point, we got to look in that mirror and say, you know what, maybe it's something that I need to change.
That's a good one, Juan.
We'll get married?
Yeah, so that was a good one. And I can, I mean, I'm not, and let me say I'm not, I'm going to say I've never been a victim. I don't play a lot of victim. I don't think I do, but I can say, I think in every relationship, and I'm only speaking for myself as a woman, I don't do a lot of victim. I try to, almost every relationship that I've been in, I'm going to say when it ends, I try never to really blame. A lot of times I think if somebody say what happened, I'll tell them the story of what happened, and then that's up for, if they see that person, they'll give their perspective as well, you know, if that makes sense. I don't say, well, he didn't, you know, most of the case. You know, I'll just be like, well, it just didn't work because, you know, we were going in separate directions. And I think for me, that's the easy way to just, not saying I don't own it, but when me and that person talks, you know, I own my stuff. But I think when a lot of people, I say like, tell stories, it's usually always somebody's always going to be a victim in the story, if that makes sense. I think, and a lot of times with women, women are the victim, but I know for me, I try not to really be a victim to my own story, I guess. But just go for what you know. What's your input on that?
Well, I don't know. I guess women do play victim a lot, but I mean, I guess that can go both ways as well. Because I know I've heard guys say, "Well, she ain't been doing this and this, that, and the third, and she drove me to do this." Nah, she didn't put you in the car, take you nowhere, little nigga.
You drove
know
yourself.
What I'm saying? You drove yourself. You decided. It's a decision.
You made a choice.
It's a decision. So again, that can go, in my eyes, that can go both ways, because there's guys, and I'm gonna say that they're sorry for that. Not gonna say that they're what I would call bitchy. But you know, I get what he's saying. You know, especially I like part where he said that you know, the guy choose not to be masculine until they find the right one to bring the masculinity out of him. I think that's crazy because it's funny to me. But I mean, it goes both ways to me. You know, again, you know, because there are guys that will play victim.
But for me, I like that he used that illustration because women do that.
Yeah,
that is a statement that women are allowed to make.
Yeah,
I will be feminine when he puts me in my soft girl era.
Yeah.
And that's one of the that's why I was saying, y'all, I can't believe y'all let that bull.
Yeah,
y'all know I don't agree with that because it's absurd for a person to have to put you in a position to be what you should be. If you feel that it's appropriate to be a soft woman, why does a man then have to create that environment for you? No, we have to be what we think. We have to be the best version of ourselves. And if the best version of ourselves is if say you're a woman, if the best version of yourself as a woman is a soft woman, you should strive to be that all the time.
Now,
like for me, the best version of me is a providing, caring, masculine man. So that's what I strive to be. I'm not looking for you to extract that from me. I do what I can on a daily basis to create myself into that. I mean, that doesn't make any sense, but that was a sidestep. I'm sorry.
We always tend to sidestep.
But as far as the accountability, I do think I think that modern
woman
discussions, the way modern discussions are had, it does allow for the woman to be victim more often than not, because you know, patriarchy has kind of been shunned and frowned upon, and that's one of the things that a lot of things do get attributed to. But I also think that accountability is lacking on both sides. I think there are men that lack accountability as well as women. I think nobody. I forget one of the young ladies made the statement of no, you know, people don't want to be the bad guy, and I think depending on the story, depending on who's telling the story, you have to be comfortable with playing the bad guy. I mean, the Avengers, Avengers, if the Avengers was told from Thanos' perspective, he's the hero and the Avengers are the bad guy.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, depending on who's telling the story, that's going to determine who is the good guy versus the bad guy. So we have to, for me, accountability is knowing and being okay that in your story, I might be your villain. And that's okay. I own what I did. In my story, I didn't see it affecting you in that manner, though. But for me, that's what accountability is knowing that I ain't gonna be the hero in everybody's story, and that's okay. I mean,
that's crazy you say that, because I think now I know you said it, I guess I wasn't the victim. I guess in most of my situations, I was the villain because I was the one who made a decision to say, well, you know what, I think this needs to be done with because for these reasons. What do you think? Oh, well, no, you know. So I think a lot of times I was like the villain.
I mean, that's why for me, one of the things I usually try to do is and that's one of the reasons I do like information. I mean, because I will listen to your side, and if it just so happens that I understand I am the bad guy. I didn't see myself as the bad guy.
Yeah,
that kind of sucks.
And now, like I said, just saying that now, I'm like, damn.
I mean, for me, I think it's good if we're going to eliminate hunger and, you know, overpopulation in the universe. And if I could do it in just a random fashion by snapping my fingers, why is that not good?
Right.
I'm not going out and choosing people that are going to die. This is just fate. It's random. Why is that a bad thing? But no, you guys don't want peace throughout the universe. You want everybody to exist and there to be starving people. So y'all want to come and chop my head off.
In a perfect world.
And then after I was successful, y'all want to go and do a time caper and go back in time. Y'all don't realize I'm inevitable.
Yes. Gonna happen.
Anywho. I get it.
I do get it.
But I mean, Thanos' followers thought he was the good guy because what he was saying made sense. It just so happens that there's people that don't want to die. People don't want to die.
Hey, and this is a side note. You start talking about Thanos and stuff. You know they coming out with a He-Man movie.
Oh my God!
It's already out.
I mean, yeah, but it looks like it's gonna be good.
We know who won't
I
go
seen
to
the new Mortal
movies to see
Kombat
it.
the other day.
We know you didn't go to the movies to see it.
No, I did not.
Yeah,
but anyway, continue. Sorry.
We know. This is the last one right here. Yeah, this is the last one that won. Oh, fudge. Now you got to open the link up. I don't think it was an actual. No, Americans Demand Band. No, I don't think that's.
What?
The last one you sent, one. It's not an actual story, I don't think. When you sent Thursday.
Oh, no. That wasn't for the pod. I just wanted y'all to see that. I just wanted y'all to see that. I wanted y'all to.
I'm about to say I've seen it, and I'm like, it's nothing played on mine, but a lot of times I'll just read it instead. But,
yeah, that was just a YouTube thing I wanted y'all to see, and that was just the quickest way for me to get it out to y'all.
Okay. Well, we'll do this. This is the last one.
I mean, do one from the previous week. I mean,
well, that's what I was about to say. Yeah. I'm gonna do this one right here. The version that you showed. I think this is the one. It's from the 18th. What week is it? Yes.
So were Larry and all the? You didn't post anything.
I didn't post
anything.
Me and Larry? I told you I've been working out. I don't take my. Yeah. We'll do this one.
Oh no! Do this one because this was yours.
Here, go ahead and play it.
All right.
Look, that was easy. It was mine.
Hey, tag 2 people you better not be sitting next to in church if this happened right here. Tag 2 people, man, that you know you better not be sitting next to in church if this happened. I wish I could read them all.
No, wait.
Oh, I'm like,
see? I'm interested now to hear what that is.
Oh Lord, I didn't.
I'll find out.
Wait.
See,
this
so
is
it's
not the
so
same
simple.
thing. Because it says which one is your favorite hook? Because I thought we said we wanted to try to do one of those type of posts every week.
Okay, well then I'll pull it up then. Which one is your favorite hook? Here it is right here. I didn't know which one. You could have just told me. It was right above the one I was going to do. Okay.
Is male R&B groups doing features for rap artists. I got 4 songs for y'all. The theme is male R&B groups doing features for rap artists. Y'all let me know which of these 4 was your personal favorite, or if you want to even rank the 4, go ahead. Let's go.
Yeah, we did that. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, we did that one.
Yeah, that was ones that we did. Sorry, guys. Well, anyway, I guess we can just conclude it there. But I'll post one of them this week. Probably do it tomorrow while I'm off. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. We're happy to be back in the studio recording.
In the studio.
In the studio, right?
Okay.
That's a prophetic word. In the studio recording.
Talk about it.
Thank you guys for supporting as well,
mind
too.
you now, we might be able to start doing it out in the building once we have electricity again.
Yeah.
I'm with that because I would like to do a couple episodes because it's so pretty outside.
Yeah,
we can open up the door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be working on that.
That'll be good.
Well.
That'll be good. But you can check us on any streaming service or check us out at.
You can follow us on Instagram at 3SGPod, or you can get us anywhere, any of your streaming services, anywhere where you get your podcast. Or you can go directly to our website, 3sgpod.gray8fam.com. That's 3sgpod.gray8fam.com. Yeah.
Y'all have a great week. Get better, Larry.
Bye-bye.